All right, Matt, so this is our press and split. So your stance here, that back foot needs to be a little further back, probably back here, because what I'm looking to see here is making sure that when we're doing this, we're having the legs here, so you can see this knee is starting to kind of get angled forward. So the stance has to be wider, because ideally what we would have is we have the shin vertical, you have the foot, you have that, then your back leg, and then there'd be a slight bend in the knee, right? And then you'd be here with the vertical bar overhead. So that back leg has to be back, and then making sure that that knee doesn't need to be super duper bent, right? I mean, your knee's pretty bent, and that's just because you're really narrow, but we got to drop that leg back, soft bend in that back knee, but nothing crazy, vertical front shin, and then put those knuckles up to the sky more. You can see they're still bent back. So the wrists there, just really focus on them. Like, that's a lot of extension. And if you look here, what I said earlier about the line here, you have broken elbow, broken wrist, right? So that wrist is creating ripple effects. And we need to think about when you're doing this, the thumb here, we can't really see it, but your thumb, we want it to be vertical. So if you just bring your wrist, doesn't perfectly vertical on the wrist, I mean in terms of no flexion or extension, but we need to have it be somewhat more, your thumb would be here and your knuckles might be, instead of facing in this direction, your knuckles will be facing more in that direction. And then that's gonna allow you to straighten your elbow out a little more, because you can see you have some soft bends there. And then obviously it's forcing a little bit of extension. So a lot of things are fixed there, but obviously we have the feet to worry about, your stance, and then we have to just, again, think about fixing these wrists so that you can let it impact the elbows and wrists.